Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. I've got some very big updates to share with you guys. You don't want to miss it. We got some important updates as it relates to XRP and Ripple and the lawsuit and Gary Gensler. Also, another credit card company is entering the crypto space. Game Theory. We saw MasterCard, American Express. Now we got Discover, guys. Visa is already here. And Kentucky, a state in the United States, is looking to give Bitcoin miners a tax break. This is big. It's along the lines of my interview with the mayor of Miami. We're going to break that down and many other things. Before we do, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Christopher Giancarlo from yesterday, you got to watch that interview, guys. It's knowledge is power. And this guy breaks down what they're doing with the digital dollar, crypto regulations. We talk about Gary Gensler, the How We Test 2.0, many things that you need to know as a crypto investor. So be sure to check that out. I'll put a link in the description. So right now, the market, Bitcoin back over $50,000. It looks like, guys, we are breaking out to the upward momentum here, moving towards 65 to 70,000 and higher than that, of course. However, guys, I always want to make sure I give you guys the flip side of the coin. We got to make sure we look at all aspects, all scenarios. We could go down a bit more or move a bit more sideways to consolidate before heading up. But we're seeing some green candles here. Let's see what happens, right? Of course, I would love for this to be the breakout upwards, but I'm always cautiously optimistic. Now, we are still on track. Macro level view, we are still on track. Nothing is off of the status quo, right? It is business as usual here, and things are on track. We're headed to $100,000. Patience is the key, and of course, Bitcoin moves the altcoins. So if you're holding altcoins, you will see them move as well. And of course, I always say Bitcoin is the measuring stick, and that we use to just get a pulse on where the market's going, and Bitcoin's the rising tide that lifts all boats. So, guys, Gary Gensler, of course, got his confirmation hearing just yesterday, or I should say the day before, if I'm not mistaken. No, yesterday, I apologize. And, you know, there's two major things here I'm expecting from this guy who is very knowledgeable about crypto, and he's pro-crypto, that I'm hoping he would either throw out, which is not the likely scenario, but I think issue a fast settlement for the Ripple XRP lawsuit from the SEC, guys. Just the way it was handled and what they need to do moving forward for the rest of the crypto market. Second, I want a Bitcoin ETF. I want the floodgates to open, more capital to come into the market. So I tweeted about this. So let's see what happens as he gets fully situated, my friends. Big things are lying in the hands of the SEC. And in my interview with Chris Giancarlo, we talked about, hey, what do you think about Gary? He's bullish on Gary as the SEC chairman. And he also sees the need for a Howey test 2.0. You can't use an 80-year-old Howey test to measure crypto and digital assets. So he's in agreement there. Now, big update from Ripple, guys. Ripple pilots a private ledger for central banks launching CBDCs. Now, one of the questions I asked Chris Giancarlo is, will the digital dollar be built on the XRP ledger? Now, of course, he couldn't answer that, right? But it's a possibility. Ripple's working closely with regulators and folks in the US government. We know Chris Giancarlo, who's heading up the digital dollar project, has said XRP is not a security. So he knows. All these folks are connected, but this is very bullish if you're holding XRP. Some of you may be like, well, what does this have to do with XRP? Well, network value. Sorry about that, guys. Network value. The same way ICOs and NFTs boost Ethereum's network value, the same way building on the XRP ledger will give XRP network value, right? Because XRP runs on the XRP ledger. Duh, right, guys? So I hope some people don't understand the correlation of network value. It's also the same for Bitcoin, right? But this is great. So Ripple is piloting a private version of the public open source XRP ledger that provides central banks a secure, controlled, and flexible solution for the issuance and management of digital currencies. With over 80% of central banks actively exploring some form of sovereign-backed cryptocurrency, the arrival of the world's first central bank digital currency, CBDC, is inevitable. And once again, it wouldn't surprise me if Ripple is working with the Federal Reserve on this. Each new CBDC will have unique goals driven by the specific market challenges and opportunities of its country, unavoidably leading to different technologies and implementations, leaving the world with an array of CBDC solutions. Now, I'm not going to go into every detail here. You guys can read it up for yourself. But remember, and the folks at Ripple have presented this use case, XRP will be the bridge asset for CBDCs around the world. And I still believe that, guys. I still believe in the vision here, despite this lawsuit, which, once again, it's not just about Ripple and XRP. They are going to go down the list to Cardano, to Ethereum, to Chainlink and everything. So people who think this is just about Ripple and XRP are not seeing the bigger picture here, and they don't realize what's about to come. So we need Ripple and XRP to succeed in this lawsuit. If you put your thinking cap on, you will see that the SEC is not going to stop here, and they're going to go after other cryptos in the market. So the CBDC Private Ledger is based on the same blockchain technology that powers the XRP Ledger, which means that the CBDC Private Ledger is built for payments. This also means the CBDC Private Ledger is designed for issuing currencies, with over 5,400 currencies issued on the XRPL over the past 8 years, including its native digital asset XRP, which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. I hope you see the vision of what's happening there, and that's why I still hold my XRP despite the situation. I am not an XRP maximalist. I diversify, obviously. Those of you who are channel members have a link to my portfolio breakdown. I'm bullish on Bitcoin as digital gold, XRP as a global bridge asset currency, Ethereum as the smart contract currency, Cardano as a smart contract currency as well. So there's a lot of different use cases here. So great and bullish news if you're holding XRP, in my opinion. But look, if you're holding XRP, the game here is patience. This ain't go. I want to make sure I'm clear on that, guys. I'm willing, and I've done my own research. I've interviewed people from one of the investors in Ripple, Greg Kidd. I've interviewed Ripple employees. I've talked to Adam Trademan, CEO of SBI Ripple Asia. I've interviewed a former SEC official who weighed in on the XRP lawsuit. So I know what I'm doing. I've talked to these people both on the record and off the record. So you do your own research. I am still holding my XRP. And when I see things like this in the world of where CBDCs are going to be launched and these folks can build on the XRP ledger, my radars are up and antennas are up, like, okay, I see what's happening here. So very bullish. Ripple's David Schwartz, who I'm going to be interviewing very soon, guys. So make sure you hit that notification bell. He said the following: the XRP ledger has been running smoothly for 8+ years with billions of dollars at stake. The CBDC Private Ledger ensures transaction privacy and security controls combined with the reliability and payments proficiency of the XRP ledger, the best of both worlds. So they are working away at this. And of course, I'm going to ask David Schwartz about this in the interview, guys. Very excited about this. And obviously, if you have questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Now, on the lawsuit section, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said the following. He tweeted this: "Today, a letter was filed on my behalf indicating my intent to file a motion to dismiss in response to the SEC's amended complaint against me. Simply put, the SEC's allegations are regulatory overreach. The letter speaks for itself." And he puts a link here to the respective letter, which you guys can read through. So obviously, the SEC trying to go after Brad and Chris Larsen. Look, at the end of the day, we'll see. Maybe they both pay a fine. Maybe Ripple pays a fine for the 2012, 2013, 2014 window when XRP was a security. Today, it is not a security. I mean, you just look at the distribution of the XRP and the ledger and escrow and all that, right? But we'll see what happens. I think, look, at some point, there's going to be a settlement. I'm hoping for a fast one. That's why I started off the video saying Gary Gensler, my goodness, I need him to do something fast here, right? And also get us a Bitcoin ETF. So we'll see what happens. Look, things are moving ahead. There's a lot of eyes on this. And I think Ripple has a lot of ammo in their back pocket with former SEC officials and so forth. So once again, holding XRP, you got to be patient. Want to make sure that's clear. Now, guys, some very bullish news. Game theory. Visa, American Express, and MasterCard mirrored their moves. Now, Discover's here. Discover Financial is planning a roadmap for crypto blockchain products. Of course they are. The third largest U.S. U.S. credit card company is on the hunt for a crypto products strategist. Guys, if you've been subscribed to this channel, I have the receipts, I have the videos when I talked about credit card companies, banks, stock exchanges, all the traditional financial institutions will be jumping into the crypto market, and here it's coming to fruition. Am I some sort of prophet? No. Can I see the future? No. But game theory, emerging markets, emerging technology, this thing of blockchain and crypto is the next layer on top of the internet. You will become like the Blockbuster. If you don't innovate, you will die. You'll become like Blockbuster, right? So it's logic and business and game theory and all these things that will tell you that these folks are going to adopt, as if they want to stay alive, essentially, right? So here, the new strategist position will be tasked with identifying opportunities in crypto, educating C-suites, suits on the tech, and manage rollout, the listing said. Bullish. It is unclear how Discover might try to leverage its 57 million cards for crypto. Indeed, the Tuesday posting for an early stage blockchain strategist makes it clear that any corporate plans are still in the works. The position's exceptionally broad mission only serves to underline that Discover could take its roadmap in any number of ways. So look, we may not have all the details, but we know what they're going to do. Once again, going back to game theory, business logic here, innovate or die, right guys? Now, this is big, my friends. Kentucky bill to provide tax breaks for local crypto miners. Kentucky needs to attract more crypto mining businesses by offering breaks, local lawmakers believe. And remember my interview with the mayor of Miami from just a couple weeks ago? He's looking to do the same. He's also looking to allocate some of the city's treasury in Bitcoin. If you haven't seen that interview, check it out, guys. I'll put a link in the description as well. So this is great. We're going to see more states, the competition heating up between states to get crypto businesses, and that includes Bitcoin miners and Ethereum miners. It doesn't matter how you feel, what your emotions are. What matters are the facts, and these are facts here, my friends. So remember that. Don't invest with your emotions. Always do your research, and this is a big move. So Kentucky lawmakers on Tuesday approved several state tax breaks, including House Bill 230, which would remove the sales tax from electricity purchased by local crypto mining operators. According to a report by the Lexington Herald Leader, Kentucky legislators voted 19-2 for the new measure, so overwhelmingly for this. The bill's fiscal note is reportedly estimated to cost the local budget at least $1 million annually. The exact cost cannot be calculated so far because, I quote, "It is unknown how many of the businesses might choose to locate here to avail themselves of this exemption," lawmaker said. I think they will see some folks move there because the crypto market is just heating up. Bitcoin and a lot of crypto is making it mainstream, and we're going to see more mining by a lot of different institutions, and this is great that they're doing this. Now, big news from Bitwise. You guys recall my interview with Matt Hogan literally 2 weeks ago. We talked about their respective crypto funds looking to get a Bitcoin ETF. Well, their DeFi index fund is the fastest grower they've had, with $32.5 million in 2 weeks they've raised. Big news, man. The asset manager's chief investment officer says institutional interest in DeFi tokens is ramping up. So I got a quick rundown on this in my interview with him. I think the main thing they're trying to do, of course, in addition to their crypto fund, is get that Bitcoin ETF approved, my friends. And like I said, that's going to open the floodgates. But DeFi is here to stay. I'm a big time bull on Chainlink. I know some of you have different ones as well. And a Chainlink made me money last year, and it's already making me money again. So I'm looking for a $100 plus Chainlink price. If it goes to 1,000, oh my goodness, I'll be sitting in some nice returns, guys. Life-changing money for sure. So bullish news. Moving ahead here, crypto wallet exodus. How many of you remember software wallet exodus? I haven't used them in a long time, but I used them years ago. Seeks SEC permission to tokenize shares, aims for $75 million raise. The token economy, guys, that is where we're headed. And they're not going to do like you know, a lot of companies are going to be doing this, like tokenizing their shares. We're going to see real estate, cars, many different things get tokenized. So this is big. Once again, I'm not a huge fan of Exodus. I've used them years ago, but I currently use a hardware wallet. Under the terms of the SEC Reg A+ offering, Exodus will accept Bitcoin, Ether, and USDC, and sell equity tokens for $27.42 a piece. I'll let you guys know if I invest in this. It just depends what their roadmap is. You know, you just don't want to invest blindly into this. But if I do, I'll let you guys know if I take a position. And let's see, is it just for accredited investors? Hopefully they do it, you know, in an open manner. Let's see. There's no yeah, let's see. Oh no, they're gonna do it from their millions of active users, so that's good. That's good. Okay, they're doing from the. You don't have to be necessarily accredited. So let's see. They're doing it the right way. They're going to the SEC because obviously we know the ICO situation of 2017, and the SEC is going after many companies. So I'll let you guys know if I take a position here. Now, NFTs, guys. I'm a big believer in NFTs. I'm bullish on NFTs. But as you may have seen, I've tweeted, I think some of the work that's being sold is way overvalued. The valuation is ridiculous. It's at bubble levels. And I think a lot of people are going to get wrecked. But the technology, the concept, the non-fungible token aspect of different things is here to stay. Check this out. Kings of Leon. I'm a big fan of the band. Definitely want to see them live. To release new album as NFT with tokenized tickets for super fans. In addition to the platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon, the album will be released in NFT form on blockchain platform Yellowheart. Man, this is big, guys, and I think this is the future. We're in a digital world, digital economy, and people are, you know, instead of collecting paper or trading cards and things like that, like we did historically, you're going to see a shift. This generation is going to go more digital. Now, I collected trading cards as a kid, right? I still have my baseball, basketball, my Marvel trading cards, all of those things from a kid. And you know, if there's legit work and being put out on NFTs via NFTs, I believe in, you know, buying it, collecting it, and I'm going to be looking for those opportunities. But once again, some of these valuations are nuts. There was like this Homer Simpson, boy, I can't remember what it was, but it was some artwork, one of one, and it's sold for like, I can't remember, like a couple $100,000. It's like ridiculous valuations, guys. So just be careful if you're investing in NFTs, maybe to flip these NFTs, be careful, right? Make sure you understand the risks here. And I will be interviewing the CEO of Rare, who is looking to build the NFT, well, has an NFT platform very soon. And we're going to go through all the ins and outs of NFTs. I want to build my own NFTs, and I'm looking to do that on the Flare network, the fork of the XRP Ledger, right? Because right now, the Ethereum gas fees are ridiculous, and to just even get this started, so I don't want to waste my money. I would rather keep my Ethereum and have it make me money as the market goes up than waste it on the gas fees, which is just bullshit. Now, HEX Trust, I've interviewed the CEO of HEX Trust 2 times, and they're doing some great things in Asia. Well, they've launched a licensed custody service for non-fungible tokens. So you're going to have the big boys here custodying NFTs for institutions and high net worth individuals. It absolutely makes sense. If they're custodying crypto tokens, why can't they do NFTs? Right? Makes sense. And I think you're going to see the big custody players do this as well. Now, here's some news. It's kind of like, yeah, okay, that of course we don't have to pay taxes on this, but IRS says buying crypto with fiat does not trigger tax reporting rules. So just so you guys know, if you bought crypto, you don't have to like necessarily report, or you don't fall into any tax bracket. Finally, you guys know I'm a big believer in the Brave browser, the basic attention token. I've interviewed Brendan Ike on my channel, and they, in their vision of competing with Google, they have, guys, acquired a search engine in bid to offer an alternative to Google search. Big news, because that's part of what they were missing, the search aspect. So privacy-focused browser Brave has acquired open search engine Tailcat to introduce its own alternative to Google search later this year. big update. Let's see how they do it. I am looking to interview Brendan again about this news, but he's a very busy man, and I'll let you guys know if I got an interview lined up with him. I'm in contact with his folks there. But big news, I believe, in the Brave browser and the incentivization, rewarding of users based on what ads they want to see, and the privacy, of course, guys. So big news. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, lots of huge news. These are things you need to know of. And this will, of course, further, I think, grow their user base and, of course, the value of the basic attention token, right? So, guys, what do you think about this news? Lots of great stuff. Like I said, I'm bullish on XRP and this private ledger for CBDCs. And like I said, check out my interview with Chris Giancarlo. If you're holding XRP, you got to watch that interview. You got to watch the interview, guys, and what's coming. There's just... My gut tells me, and Chris wasn't able to speak to this, of course, I think the digital dollar is going to be built on the XRP ledger. Could I be wrong about that? Sure. But my gut, and if you watch the interview, you will understand why. So guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you all later.